Welcome back, people. Day 2, I arrived here yesterday afternoon. Sorry about the shaky camera, just picking up a bit of gear. Done a few test pans and found a spot to dig at. I just get down the bank here, so bear with me. My knees are flying up a bit. And anyway, so I come around here and done a few test pans around the creek and eventually set my gear up over here. Nice spot. Anyway, done a clean out yesterday, which wasn't too bad, and down here, I'll be able to hold the camera a bit better. So, got my pump set up here, over here, and pumping from there, and my homemade high banker set up here with the gold rat sluice. My other homemade sluice here works very well as well. I'm just letting it run down into there. Anyway, I'll just show you what I found yesterday. I did several test pans and came over here and shifted a few of these logs out of the road here, and I've hit bedrock here. I'll just get the shovel and show you. So today what I'll be doing is concentrating on, see, it's all bedrock here, going all the way down here. It's all bedrock in under there. So I'll be just working on cleaning this area up and following the bedrock down if I can, and hopefully get some colour. I got a reasonable little bit of colour yesterday, and so we'll just see how I go. I'll fire yours up a bit once I get everything started and running, and you can have a bit of a look at that. Okay, we'll get back to you shortly. Alright, viewers, I've just fired her up. I'll show you a few shovelfuls and hopefully get you back for a clean up after that. Quite a bit of clay in here, so I normally break the clay up. A bit of this clay. It's pretty grey clay. It's got stones in it, and anyway, pays to break it up because gold will sit in that. show you in a minute how this sluice is working. Take us over here and show you how the old sluice is running. It's the homemade sluice. I don't know if you can see the little stones dancing around there. It's just a backup. I did a clean out yesterday and found 2 tiny little specks in here, but I put a fair bit of product through it, so it just goes to show the very match sluice is running well. I'm not sure if you can see it in there. But anyway, this is the homemade high bank, as you can see. All the clay just sits up here. And also I forgot to do, I could hear the pump starting to play up a bit. I forgot to fuel it up. I'll get back to you shortly because it's going to stop. Got the fuel, meant to fuel it up this morning, but carried the shovel and that down, thought I'll grab the camera and forgot all about the fuel. I don't like it stopping there because I think a sudden shut off like that, you might pick a bit of gold out. I normally put my bucket behind the sluice, so when I shut it down everything goes into the bucket. But anyway, hopefully I've only put a couple shovels through it, so it shouldn't be too bad. Should have had a half a tank of fuel when I arrived here yesterday afternoon. Thought that'll do me for the afternoon, which it did actually, so anyway. Only got one of these cheap pumps. Been working good. Haven't had no problems. Have it ticking away on idle. When I bought it, I ran it for the first time and run it for a couple of days and got home and dropped the oil out of it, just give it a service, and now it's been away I think about 4 or 5 times since then, so I'll probably give it another service. Shortly when I get home this time. Keep track of the oil. Oil's not that expensive, but only takes a bit of oil, so better off servicing your gear regularly and make it last a bit longer. Yeah, I'll try and take you through a shovel if I can. Dig with one hand here. I'll just come over here to where I'm digging, and yeah, I'm on rock here. I don't know if you can hear that, so anyway, I'll try and get a shovel full here with one hand and take you over to the sluice. Tip it up the top end of the sluice. It stays up there pretty good, and just washes down slowly. All the clay gets caught on me wires here, and I just take it back up, throw it back up there, and let it sit up there and boil around a little bit and dissolve, and I'll take it for another walk down there. I didn't set up real close to where I'm digging because I want to dig my way up to the high banker if I can, so I don't want to be double handling all my tailings and all that. And anyway, I'll just get this up here again, put another shovelful in for you. See that? Our kitchen sink works very good for a high banker, very cheap. Very cheap setup. I just bolted a bit of flat or probably 3/16 by 1/2 inch flat here onto a bit of square tube, and it just runs straight into me legs. Very easy. Just lift off, lift on. Angles are good. The spray bar, I can twist it either way if I want the water to go up there more or down here, but I like it about there. It keeps the stuff up here a bit, so it cooks around in the clay, and that gives me a chance to break the clay up. Where the sink plug was, I've got a bit of aluminium real fine checker plate up here, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the water, but I normally rub the clay on that, and that breaks it up pretty easy. And anyway, so as you can see, everything's running well. Just a bit in the shadows here, so it'll be a bit hard. Hopefully you can see it's alright. Stones are dancing around in there, and couple getting caught here, so that's just me backup. So I've been running this setup for a while now. A lot of fine gold here, so about the only thing I pick up in my backup sluice is the really fine powdery stuff, but very, very little of it. And the odd time 1 or 2 specks. I run it all day. I don't clean this out till the end of each day. So, alright, I better get to work and get a bit more happening here. Catch us a bit later on.